I pitted Big Mike. Jake Paul admits he didn't want to hurt Mike Tyson during Netflix bout. On November 15th, 2024, the boxing world witnessed a highly publicized event that brought together two generations of fighters, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. The bout, streamed live on Netflix, marked a significant moment in Tyson's career, as it was his return to the ring after an absence of 19 years. For Paul, the fight represented another step in his burgeoning boxing career, while for Tyson, it was an opportunity to reconnect with fans and showcase his enduring legacy. In the months leading up to the match, anticipation and speculation swirled around the event. Jake Paul, a social media sensation turned professional boxer, had been making headlines with his controversial persona and impressive fighting skills. His rise in the boxing world was characterized by a string of high-profile bouts, but the matchup against Tyson was different. Tyson, a former heavyweight champion with an iconic status in boxing history, brought an aura of nostalgia and excitement to the ring. The fight was initially scheduled for the summer, but was postponed due to Tyson's medical issues. Fans were eager to see how the 58-year-old would fare against a much younger opponent known for his aggressive style and knockout power. As the fight date approached, discussions about the legitimacy of the match arose, with many questioning whether it was a carefully orchestrated spectacle rather than a legitimate competition. The atmosphere in Arlington, Texas, was electric. Fans filled the venue, eager to witness history in the making. As the fighters entered the ring, the excitement was palpable. Tyson, despite his age, radiated charisma and determination, wearing a knee brace that hinted at the physical challenges he faced. Jake Paul, with his confident demeanor and youthful energy, was ready to showcase his skills and prove himself against a boxing icon. The fight consisted of 8 rounds, and from the outset, it was clear that both fighters had different approaches. Paul aimed to entertain while also respecting the legacy of Tyson, who had not fought a formal match in nearly 2 decades. This duality would play a crucial role in the dynamics of the fight. As the bell rang, both fighters began cautiously. Paul, known for his striking ability, initially took the offensive, throwing punches with enthusiasm. However, Tyson's experience in the ring was evident as he moved defensively, relying on his instinct and knowledge of boxing fundamentals. The first few rounds saw Paul land some solid shots, but Tyson was able to absorb the hits, showcasing his toughness. As the fight progressed, it became apparent that Tyson was struggling with stamina. The years away from competitive boxing took their toll, and he began to show signs of fatigue. Paul, aware of Tyson's condition, later admitted in the post-fight press conference that he intentionally pulled some punches. "I wanted to give the fans a show, but I didn't want to hurt someone that didn't need to be hurt," Paul stated, highlighting his desire to entertain without causing serious injury. Despite his efforts, Paul found it challenging to engage Tyson in a dynamic exchange. The fight turned into a strategic battle rather than an all-out brawl. Tyson's reluctance to fully engage may have stemmed from his awareness of his physical limitations, further complicating the match's dynamics. After the final bell rang, the judges awarded Jake Paul a unanimous decision victory, marking his professional record at 11-1. For Paul, this one was a significant milestone, but it was overshadowed by the circumstances surrounding the fight. Tyson, who faced his 7th loss in 59 bouts, expressed gratitude for the opportunity to compete once more. In a heartfelt statement on social media, he reflected on the experience, stating, "This is one of those situations when you lost but still won. No regrets to get in the ring one last time." Tyson's sentiments resonated with many fans who admired his courage to step back into the ring after so long. He viewed the fight not just as a competition, but as a chance to inspire his children and showcase his resilience. The importance of family and legacy was a theme that emerged from his reflections, emphasizing that, despite the loss, the experience was meaningful. The financial aspect of the bout was also noteworthy. Reports estimated that Jake Paul earned around $40 million from the event, a staggering figure that underscored his growing influence in the boxing world. Tyson's earnings were estimated to be about half that amount, which still represented a significant payday for the veteran fighter. Such financial rewards highlight the lucrative nature of celebrity boxing matches, where personalities from outside traditional sports can generate massive revenue. The match stirred discussions about the future of boxing and the trend of celebrity fights. While some purists criticized the spectacle of such bouts, others viewed them as a way to engage new audiences and bring attention back to the sport. Jake Paul has been a polarizing figure, often attracting both fervent supporters and vocal detractors. His ability to draw viewers, regardless of their opinions on him, has proven to be a double-edged sword for boxing. The matchup between Paul and Tyson also raised questions about the safety and ethics of allowing older fighters to compete against much younger opponents. While Tyson showcased his experience and skill, the physical demands of the sport cannot be ignored. This bout may prompt regulators to reconsider age limits and health assessments for fighters returning to the ring after long absences. Ultimately, the fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson was more than just a sporting event. It was a cultural moment that bridged generations of boxing fans. It highlighted the evolution of the sport and the ways in which it can adapt to changing audiences. While Paul's victory added another chapter to his career, Tyson's brave return to the ring reminded fans of the enduring legacy of one of boxing's greatest champions. As the dust settles from this historic bout, it leaves behind a complex tapestry of emotions, reflections, and discussions about the future of boxing. Whether viewed as a spectacle or a legitimate competition, the fight will undoubtedly be remembered for its unique circumstances and the remarkable stories of both fighters involved. Jake Paul still has a long way to go if he wants any respect as a boxer. As you can see in the video player above, Paul was completely untroubled defeating a 58-year-old Mike Tyson, whose best days came in the last millennium. The fight, which was sanctioned and will appear on the official record of both fighters, improved Paul to 11-1 from his 12-fight career. A quick look at his opponents to date, however, paints a bizarre picture for a guy that made his name and millions via YouTube videos. A mashup of UFC fighters well past their prime and a former NBA slam dunk champion are part of that record. It also includes his only defeat, which many consider came against his only somewhat respected boxing foe, Tommy Fury. Jake Paul won, but respect still seems some way away. The younger brother of former heavyweight world champion Tyson Fury, Tommy won a split decision victory over Paul in Saudi Arabia in February 2023. Adding Tyson to his record does nothing for his credibility, although Paul was again talking up a big game after the fight.